Hi everyone, Stacy Whiter here on behalf of Campus Mortgage with some quick tips for you and a quick review of the key elements of the RESPA Guidelines, Part 2. Now just a quick reminder before we get started, the information contained in this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered legal advice or used in place of the CFPB guidelines. Also, this video was created on March 27th, 2017, and the information contained in this video is subject to change without notice. Lenders must follow RESPA guidelines, which were put in place to protect borrowers and allow them to make informed decisions about the loans that they obtain. The disclosures we're going to go through here in just a second, but some of the most common that you're familiar with are, of course, the loan estimate, the Your Home Loan Toolkit, and the closing disclosure. And of course, these are required forms and disclosures that are required to be given to the borrower within 3 business days of the application for the loan estimate and the Your Home Loan Toolkit, and 3 business days prior to loan consummation for the closing disclosure. But let's talk about some additional disclosures that are part of RESPA. Let's talk about the servicing disclosure statement. So this statement must include a description of servicing. So explain to the borrower what servicing means. Also, it must include a statement which gives a definition of transferring servicing rights. So what does it mean to a borrower when one lender transfers servicing rights to another lender? Also, a statement that explains if the creditor may or may not at any time transfer the servicing to another lender. And then finally, of course, a notice must go to the borrower when servicing is actually being transferred. The next important disclosure is the home ownership counseling list. So this must be included with the home buying information booklet within 3 days of application. And it must include a reasonably complete and updated list of home ownership counselors who are HUD certified and in the same area as the borrower. Next, we have the escrow account initial and annual disclosures. So lenders are required to provide an initial escrow statement, and it must be provided to the borrower at closing if an escrow account is part of the loan. Then they must provide an annual statement. So servicers must send an annual escrow statement, which is a summary of the last 12 months computation period within 30 days of the conclusion of that period. Now let's talk about some prohibited acts as part of RESPA. No referral fees or for referrals of settlement services. So in other words, someone is not allowed to pay someone else for the referral of a customer. And this is a big part of RESPA. So for example, a loan officer cannot give a referral fee to a real estate agent for referring them a borrower. Very important. That also includes title insurers, surveys, appraisers, attorney, or any other person involved in the transaction. Also, a lender cannot require excessive escrow funds. So they can't require the borrower to put 5 to 6 months cushion in their escrow account. Typically, it's 1 to 2 months. Also, a prohibited act is charging a fee for preparing and distributing the required loan statements. So a lender can't charge a borrower to send out the loan estimate because that's a required statement. All right, everyone, that concludes the wrap-up and review of the key elements of RESPA. Thank you so much for watching. For more tips and videos, please visit campusmortgage.org and look for the weekly mortgage tips and videos designed for all mortgage professionals, including underwriters, loan officers, processors, closers, and post-closers. Have a great day. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.